Mahilas, Meshelida, Evia, Enyo Safarida, Saka Paradi, Emiado Sehira. When we walk with God according to His word, it's often very important that we continue to align ourselves with the thoughts of God and His ways. Man has a natural way. There's a natural way of doing things, and there is a spiritual way of doing things. And one of the profound scriptures that I love so much that I want to share with you tonight is found when the scripture said, "For my ways are not your ways." And He said, "My thoughts are not your thoughts." So now that brings me to a very powerful point, that the greatest asset anybody can ever have in his lifetime is to know the right way things are done. Secondly, to constantly think the right thoughts. What we become and what we are becoming and what we will become is a function of our ways and our thoughts. You can dream from now till, in fact, you can dream from Genesis to Revelation. If your ways are not aligned with the ways of God, you're going to end up in a big disaster. In fact, disasters await anyone whose ways are not in accordance with God's ways. For instance, I act according to my thoughts. My actions reflect my thoughts. My position is a reflection of my thoughts. So if my thinking line is right, then my actions will be right. But if my thoughts are disorganized, if my thoughts are not accurately informed, then my actions will be deficient of accuracy. And over a period of time, I will be overwhelmed by the consequences of my ill actions. Having the privilege to pastor this ministry for many years and being a genuine shepherd by the grace of Jesus Christ, I weep on a daily basis because 90% of Christians don't understand many things. And of course, the pressure is there. The pressure is there. One can run ministry in a certain way and the ministry will grow. But the people are just not growing. A ministry can grow numerically. A ministry can grow in population, but the people are not growing. So that becomes a big challenge in the body of Christ. Praise the Lord. So, some time ago, I told us about, I know the thoughts that I think toward it. Now, this is God speaking. He says, I know the thoughts that I think toward you. And he said, these thoughts are thoughts of good and not of evil. And they are thoughts to give you a future. So it means that everybody ought to learn how to develop a positive, healthy, successful thinking line in order to produce a successful future. If you don't mind your thoughts, you have given away your ways. If you don't mind your thoughts, you will give away your future. If you don't mind your thoughts, you will give up your future, because your ways are more or less like affirmation. You affirm, you endorse your thoughts in your ways. So your ways affirm your thoughts and endorse it. Praise the Lord. Very important, very crucial. And you may ask me, Pastor John, how do I have good thoughts? How do I control my thoughts? That sometimes I struggle to control my thoughts. And I know most folks struggle to control their thoughts. But the question I would rather want you to ask me would be, how do I develop a good thinking line? How do I articulate elements, substances that ought to guide my thinking line? Because the scripture says, as he thinketh, so is he. Listen, I believe in scriptures, I'm telling you. I live by scriptures. As he thinks, so is he. So, I need to know how to think correctly, how to think wisely, how to articulate my thinking line, how to process a thinking line, how to ensure that I am consciously responsible for the thoughts that I project in my imaginations. Because this is the power that creates what I am, who I am, and what I'm gonna become. Okay. Pastor John, you know what? It's not true. It's not true. I can, by faith, I will become what I got to do, what I have to be. You're wrong. Do you know that your today's thoughts is the future you have created in the next 10 years? I am not surprised where I am today. If you call my brothers and those that grew with me, they are all saying, what? Everything you said has come to pass. Everything you've said has come to pass. Why? Because I understood the secret of ensuring that my thoughts were in alignment with God's word. I knew it, that what I think, what I say, what I imagine will stand. I knew it. I do not have to feel it. In fact, let me please use this. This will help you. Some of you are going through a very terrible time right now. It doesn't matter. You can, through your thoughts, come out of it. Yes, you can. Through your imaginations, you can come out of every circumstance. It doesn't matter what it is. Once you engage those images of you coming out of that circumstance, you will. That's the power that is in you. It's there. So if you allow anybody to influence your thinking line, you have given your future in the hand of that individual. That's why I don't listen to gossip. I'm being honest with you. I don't listen to gossip. I don't listen to what people say. Because what people say might influence me to take steps in line with their foolishness. And then we reap the same consequences. You know what I'm trying to say? So I am an independent person that thinks for myself.
Due to malicious and fraudulent activities, please note that these are the only official 2 accounts of the ministry. For EFT or bank transfer, bank, First National Bank, FNB, account name, New World Faith Ministries, account number 622-67035-048, branch, Woodstock, branch code 250655, SWIFT code FIRNZAJJ, building project banking details, City of Sons, bank, First National Bank, FNB, account name, New World Faith Ministries. Account number 623-569-03578. Branch code 250655. Branch Woodstock. Swift code FIRNZAJJ. To give online, kindly visit our website and use the following link: www.spiritrevelationchurch.org/give. Here, you can give via PayFast for those that are in Southern Africa, and PayPal for international donations. Please note that the following is our official and only PayPal email for the ministry: donations@spiritrevelationchurch.org. Kindly report any suspicious activities to our emergency line, +2763 423 5895, or email info@spiritrevelationchurch.org.